YouTube when I got off of StreamYard on this device. Oh my God, such confusion. All right. Happy holidays for anybody that celebrates um, Thanksgiving. I did not like that Plymouth Rock landed on us, so I'm not a big celebratory person of Thanksgiving the way it was designed with the pilgrimage and the turkey and on my back, on my grandmama's back, on my great grandmama's back. And I'm pretty sure they had nothing to be thankful for. So I'm not a fan, just me, of celebrating Thanksgiving the way it was designed. So it is usually the one holiday that I don't make a big deal over. Christmas is my holiday, not Thanksgiving. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, because I express my views publicly. Not sorry, because I don't care. My parents, my grandparents were owned by slaves. And when they celebrated lynching my great great grandfather. They celebrated raping my great great grandmother. So I stand back, and you all have an amazing Thanksgiving. But I stand back, and I stand back hard on my views. Yeah. So I want to tell you, I had a word for it now. I lost the word. I want to tell you that I get inspirational messages in the middle of the night, which my book club knows, right? There are just, I call it the witching hour, right? Maybe there could be a better word than the witching hour, because that's for a certain sect of people, and a witch I am not. Don't call me a witch. But I respect all those that have labels, and which is a whole category of people. All right? So I'm not against witches. I'm against, like, everybody's not a witch, right? Okay, so now with me, I just want to say hi to everybody if I can. With me, I spend a lot of time in spiritual concerns, spiritual conversations, and talking to the dead. It's the only reason why I'm truly an amazing psychic, is because I really do have spiritual alignment with the outer world. And I like that. I like that it comes different. I like that I trust my gift. Like, there's so much going on that it's just amazing to be able to, hold on a second, to be able to celebrate the ability to speak with spirit. Hold on, guys. I got to take these pants off. I don't even know why I have pants on under here. It is just not working for me. Whew. Freedom. Hold on. Freedom from pants. Yes. Oh, I don't even know why I had pants on underneath there. It is irritating. That COVID, man, she has changed the way we all have seen stuff. I celebrate Juneteenth instead of July 4th. I'm going to do that this year. That's a beautiful celebratory day. Oh, I'm so excited. Celebrate Juneteenth. All right. What are we talking about, people? Thank you, SVH. Thank you for that. I did hear something, so thank you. Recheck your votes, Georgia, to make sure that you are registered. Just go to the, is there a .com they can go to, by the way? There's got to be a .com to check their registration votes. California has a .com. We did the same this year. I like the fact you're so down to earth. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And a realist. If you guys know me, I'm like real about it. All right. What are we talking about? Juneteenth. I love that idea. Plymouth Rock landed on us. What else? I guess that's everything. However, my sister is special needs, and she grew up under a system that was not informed of anything, or information was hidden from her. That whole generation, on top of her being special needs, um, she does need me to acknowledge her on Thanksgiving. She needs that. Thanksgiving, Christmas, her birthday are her most important holidays. So I honor her upbringing. I don't make her conform to me. And so the way I honor her upbringing is that I cook for her. I cook for her like my mother used to cook for her every Sunday and take 100-mile trek up to see her when she was in an institution. And so I honor the fact that she loves the family's cooking. And so I am cooking for her. I am cooking sweet potato, but we mash it like mashed potatoes in my family. Turkey, smoked turkey and collard greens. Of course, mac and cheese, which I'm going to videotape. What am I leaving out? Oh, and stuffing. So I'm starting it today. Anything I could do today, I'm going to do today. The mac and cheese, to me, is best the day of. So I'll cook the mac and cheese Thanksgiving morning. All right. But I'll post the ingredients. So if you guys want to follow along Thanksgiving morning, follow along. All right. So I'll post the ingredients on all the social media sites. All right. Very simple ingredients. You don't have to do much. What you have to do is put your back in it. That's what you have to do. You have to believe in yourself. Don't make mac and cheese if you don't believe in yourself, people. You gotta believe. Okay, talking about believe. I don't even know why I do these videos thinking I'm gonna do them for 15 minutes. That's never happening, right? Okay, talking about believe. Jingle Jangle. Who has watched Jingle Jangle? Jingle Jangle, people. Jingle Jangle. Hi, Bori. Who has watched Jingle Jangle? I need to know. If you have not been watching Jingle Jangle on Netflix, it's a black cartoon movie. It will have you in tears. Watch it, and watch it with your family Thanksgiving Day. It's an amazing movie for the kids. It's an amazing movie for adults. And it's about history and how easily history can be lost and how you can capture history back again. I mean, Jingle Jangle is the thing to be watching, everyone. Jingle Jangle, Jingle Jangle, Jingle Jangle. Recapture your history. This movie was the bomb.diggity.com. Did you see it, Destiny? Destiny's one of my book club members. It was so good. Joy, did you see it? Jingle Jangle was so good. Oh my God, Tiara, are you watching it right now? It was so good. It was so good. Oh no, Katrina, sounds interesting. You want to melt from the love that comes from this movie. You want to melt. My son called it, first of all, my son is a mess. Wait, my son said, he is hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. He's like, Mom, you got to watch Jingle Jangle. I was like, oh my God, I saw it. All right. And then my grandson, Ezra, he said, the Felicia Rashad character, he said, that story. You know somebody loves you when they can take any person and make it into you. Let me see if I can find it. My son was hilarious, but I'm not going to be able to find it. We text too much. Oh. Okay. He was so funny when he said it. Bear with me. Okay, so his wife said it's called Jingle Jangle on Netflix, and oh my God, it's so good. So she says they were watching it in the moment when she texted, and I was like, oh my God, I saw it and I was in love. But I thought it was an old movie. I didn't know it had just come out. One of my book club members was like, Tracy, watch Gem Doll. She was like, Tracy, watch Jingle Jangle. And I was like, all right. And the motto behind Jingle Jangle was believe. I believe and believe. And my son says it's a cross between The Wiz and Scrooge and every black Broadway show. You got to see it. It was good. Oh, you got to watch it, Katrina. You got to watch it. Watch it on Thanksgiving. And you tell everybody, shut the hell up. Everybody, shut the hell up. Listen, because I love to mix good with good, I would have my food and my plate in front of me while the movie was on. Because you can't talk while you're eating anyway, right? It's a perfect time for everybody to shut the hell up. We're watching a movie. I don't have those experiences anymore. So I'm in your life right now. This is a movie for all ages. It is a movie for all races. Please watch Jingle Jangle. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Okay. So spiritual messages, right? So in the witching hour, I get spiritual messages. And it could be anything. Most of my spiritual messages as of lately has been about the COVID. All right. My most recent spiritual message yesterday was Metamucil. Start with 1 serving per day, gradually increase. Oh, okay. What's 1 serving? 2 round teaspoons. All right. Now, it does have 10 grams of carbs. All right. So who's ever watching their carb count, know that this will give you 10 grams a day. So reduce something else if you're watching your carb count, which I am. I am watching my carb count. Shay, don't save it for Christmas. No. The Soul is coming out Christmas Day. So we got the Soul Christmas Day. We got Jingle Jangle for Thanksgiving. Don't save nothing. Get in there. Participate. Get those numbers in there. Jingle Jangle, Jingle Jangle, Jingle Jangle. By the way, you're going to love the Soul. Don't even get me. Now, the Soul is my world. The Soul, that's about heaven. It's going to be beautiful. So, you understand? We're good? We're good, Shay? I teach you. I got to teach you everything. And it's okay. You didn't know. All right. Metamucil is the next COVID response, spiritual response. So I have a whole spiritual response team Biden got his people, that includes Dr. Fauci, and they are scientists and doctors. And, Trump didn't like listening to the scientists, right? And then I have a whole spiritual, can you all see them? Spiritual response, can you see them? Spiritual response team. And let me tell you what it does. First, it controls your appetite, which is, I love to eat, so. All right. Heart health by lowering your cholesterol. Healthy blood sugar levels. COVID. Digestive health, because what the Metamucil does, it gets inside your intestines and it starts pulling those things down that stay stuck in there. And it allows you to excrete them properly. Bon appetit. This is really good. So then I text this to my book club people because they get all spiritual information first. And I accidentally said the mornings. I was like Metamucil, and then I put mornings. And then one of my book club people was like, "Did you mean take it in the morning?" And I was like, "No, I didn't. I don't even know how that word got there." And then I was like, you know what? Sometimes spirit does things. So yeah, I switched it to take it in the mornings. You know how you all like to take your green juices to work? Add Metamucil to your green juice. Sounds good? Hi, Gio. Yes. I'm watching it after Thanksgiving. That's perfect. Like anything you do during the Thanksgiving time frame is all good. Oh, this is boring. Oh, that's a good point. The movie industry, this is Gio Valentine. The movie industry pays attention to the number of people watching during the first weekend the movie comes out. So we need the numbers for Jingle Jangle ASAP to support Black Hollywood. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, there's a little girl, 2 little girls in that movie that could be any of our children. Y'all might want to start considering getting your children in the business. It tastes like orange Kool-Aid. That's so true. How does it taste? Well, let me tell you, I cheated. I just have to tell you guys the truth because I don't know if I care. I cheated and I added sweetener. So you could add honey or stevia or something. So I cheated a little. So it tastes really good because I added sweetener. Sweetener. All right, guys. Are we good? By the way, I am freaking in love with this deck. I am in love with this deck. I brought it 2 years ago, I think. And I was like, ugh. And now, look what happens when you grow up just a little bit. Look what happens. It's a good deck. Let me see what's happening here. Hi, Dee Dee. Dee Dee. Let's see what you have to say. I never let anybody come into my readings, but I'm feeling very generous today. Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, Miss Tracy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I never let anybody in my videos, but I was feeling very happy Thanksgiving-ish.
I'm glad I got in.
I love your scarf. You know how
Thank
we
you,
do.
thank
You know
you.
how that's a very lovely scarf. And you
Thank
know
you.
how we do. We do scarves and bonnets. You know how we do. I'm telling the world how we do. But black folks ain't never been since slavery. We have never been without scarves.
Yep.
Right? Don't you see pictures with scarves on our heads since slavery?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Miss Tracy, I love you. You are awesome. I just don't know. You just crack me up every day. I'm like, oh, let me check out Miss Tracy, see if she's there. And then today I saw your post. You said they're going to have to drag me out. I'm like, yeah, that's my Miss Tracy.
They're gonna have to drag me. we got a coalition started to free Tracy, hashtag free Tracy Brown Live.
We love you, Miss Tracy.
You gotta turn it around.
For you.
Fight for me. We gotta turn it around. You gotta take something negative and make it into something great. How dare they? How dare they? They never blocked Trump. Ever blocked Trump. He talked about killing people on Fifth Avenue. Yeah, but my little post gets blocked. Free me. Free me.
We sure are, Miss Casey. We are going to free you. And we are fighting to the end.
We will fight. We will fight.
Oh, it's good to see you, Miss Tracy.
Good to
thank
see
you. For
you.
all you do.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Let me just tell you, the fact that you see the funny in anything that I do, I've accomplished everything I've ever wanted to do. The
I know,
funny,
right? I know.
the funny is what I wanted you to see. And then the accuracy. Bye, sweetie.
Thank you so much, Miss Tracy.
You're welcome.
You.
Bye.
Love
you too. Aw. How adorable am I? That was Dee Dee. How adorable was Dee Dee? I never let people on, but today it's fun. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow too. We'll figure it out. Free Tracy Brown. Hashtag. Free Tracy Brown Live. I'm on a lockdown. I don't like the word jail, but I'm locked out. Okay, and we are gonna mobilize to free me. All right. Teresa. But it's so true. And I love that. Well, it had something to do with the corona and partying. And I said that, if you're going to party during the corona, and then I said something and I meant it. I'm not taking it back. It's true. Like Ezra said, it's true, Dory. It's true. So then I was arguing with another guy who was non-ethnic, and it was about people standing in line to take COVID tests. There's some stupid app out there that you can hire people for a measly $25 to stand in line for them to take the COVID test. And I said, that's a slave mentality. If you want to do it for the iPhone, fine. But this is for the COVID, which means you're standing in line with people who potentially have the COVID. And you're allowing someone to pay you. Excuse me, guys. I know they tell you to sneeze into your arm, but nowadays, everything's germy. They allow people to pay them a measly $25 to stand in a COVID line, right? And when you stand in a COVID line, you don't know who has the COVID, right? So the person that's paying you that has enough money to pay you is a form of slavery. Don't do it, people. Do not allow yourselves to be used that way. Just because it's a stupid app out there doesn't mean it's not a part of a slave system. That's what I was trying to say. So this guy wrote, I think he deleted it since then. I should have copied. Oh, I did copy it. Wait a second, I did. Hold on. So this guy wrote, I'm sorry. So someone goes, it's an app where anyone can offer their services for a fee. Turns out the fee is just $25. And you can hire someone to help you with something like moving, handy person task, mounting TV. I guess it's expanded to errands, to standing in line. And I responded to another person who's of color. I said, me thinks you missed the point of the question. It's paid slavery, right? I don't care if you want to hire someone to mount your TV. I care that you're letting someone use you. It's an old slave system to stand in line for you so they don't get the COVID. It's no different than when Black women were forced to breastfeed someone else's baby, Mass's baby. Now, is it clear? Because it's hard to talk about why I'm going through this. And because we've had that problem of being forced, we watched our grandmothers did it. We watched our great grandmothers do it, right? Then in modern day times, we were their nannies. I grew up with Jamaican nannies in New York City. All of that has since stopped. But because we have this thing where we were forced to breastfeed someone else's baby, do you know to this day, Black women are not crazy about breastfeeding? Because internally, you don't even know why. But you were born, I think it was my daughter-in-law, or Kiana, or maybe it was Kiana, Jem Dolls was like, you're born with that DNA. So most of us are born by the time with this DNA, by the time we get ready to have babies, we're like, no, I'm not breastfeeding because it was forced upon us. Am I making sense? Are you guys okay? Am I making sense? Jerk's wife is sold out? Girl, that's why I stocked up. Don't worry about me. I tried to tell y'all, don't worry about me. I stocked up. The only thing I don't have is peppermint. Because I use peppermint every Monday. So I ran out of peppermint. But when they stock up out, let me text her right now. Let me see when she's going to stop. Let me tell you something. Okay, so wait a second. Let me finish one thing at a time. So I said, me thinks you missed the point of the question, paid slavery. So this other idiot comes in, right? Idiot. Gets in the middle of this. And guess what he says? He goes, when you have so little choice, you don't have a choice but to stand in line. Everyone else is standing in line. Have you seen the lines? But you don't have a choice. White guy. He goes, when you have so little choice, when it's the difference between going hungry or not, then you'll do what it takes. So your $25 allows me, your one-time $25 will help me not to go hungry. That makes a big difference in my life. Like you went so far low with this comment. That was not how did you, but see, that's how they think. Well, let me do them a favor. I'm doing you a favor. You're not standing in line with me for the COVID. I'm helping you feed your children. Because I know that if you answer me, you are broke, desperate, and poor. Because that's how, as a Kevin, I see your life, especially if you do it for me. When you have so little choice, when it's the difference between going hungry or not, then you'll do what it takes. Then he goes, crime is paid slavery. I don't know what that means. Then he goes, these guys are doing honest work. As if we don't do honest work? Do you hear yourself? It's a Caucasian guy. These guys are doing honest work. Me paying you $25 is honest work, which is something you normally don't do. Do you hear the racism? And he goes, we just want them. Who is them? We just want them, air quotes, ooh, to have better opportunities. You racist commenter on my post. So I responded. So I'm hearing you're the type to pay some poor black person to stay out of jail. He added something else about jail. To stay out of jail, so you'll pay him. So you're willing to pay him $25 to stay in line for you for some stupid test. That's called racism. It means you're an A $sign white. GTFOH. Right? But he said something else about crime. Let's see what he said. How did I miss that tweet? He said something. Must have missed that tweet. In any case, so then he puts, thank you for your needlessly aggressive. Right. I'm aggressive. You can't see your racism, but when I respond, my words are aggressive. That is racism. When you don't like something that I say, you call me aggressive. If I'm black, you're trying to hurt me. Because that's typical behavior from the others. He goes, thank you for your needlessly aggressive, you're so aggressive, judgmental, and insulting reply. Dude, you insulted me. And he goes, that through your indignation, at least you picked up on the indignation, prevents you from hearing very much at all while we're texting. He goes, be well, goodbye. I answered, be unracist. There you have it. Which led to him checking my account, which led to him seeing something that Twitter didn't catch, which he reported. I take back nothing. Sorry if it hurts. I'm okay with what hurts. I take back nothing. I'm a grown-ass woman, and your racist aggression on me is not allowed anymore. So you all need to stop. You all uncolored people need to stop. Because we're not taking it anymore. My ancestors are here, and they're not taking it anymore. So good luck with you when you called me aggressive. My ancestors don't like that. So have a good life. Let me see something. Because I sent it to the book group too. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I can find it this way. He said something about staying out of jail. I was dying. He's like doing us a favor so we stay out of jail. Okay. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me find out what's happening with Dirk so I can tell you guys right now. Dirks. How do you spell Dirks? DERX. Oh, here she is. We're spelling it wrong. I'm just going to put no wipes and then see if she answers. All right. So, with that being said, we'll figure out what to do about Dirk's wipes in a minute. Are you guys good? Right? Right, Ebony? Do you understand? His response was extreme. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin. I think his name might have been Kevin. No, I'm thinking about it. No, it was Harvey something Harvey. Glad she's successful with her products. Yes, she is successful with her products because it's a good product and because it's Black owned and because Clorox isn't making any of these. So these aren't just for Black folks. Yes, she is successful. The pandemic is getting out of control. Get your wipes, people. Keep your house clean. Do your hands. These look, my hands are nice and clean. And wipe your doorknobs. Ugh. Wipe your doorknobs after Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving, pre-Thanksgiving. Ugh. All right. Are we good? Yes. Thank you. My book club people. Oh my God. If you want a good set of people to come into your lives, my book club people are amazing. You have to take the tarot class first, but they really support each other. You have no idea. I'm just honored to be a part of a system that understands that, right? And so when I was complaining about standing in line for others, it wasn't because I'm being in, hateful to anyone, because I was actually talking to Black folks. It's because I'm part of a system of helping. And I don't think you should be standing online for no amount of dollar. Zero, none. Because the COVID could be in front of you and the COVID could be in back of you. And they weren't 6 feet apart. So I think you want to use that app for other things, go ahead. Not for COVID testing, standing in line for somebody else when their ass should just be there. Oh, Sweet November. I don't know your name unless you give me your real name, Sweet November, but you don't have to give me your real name. Just text me so I can know like who you are. Oh, the book club's amazing. You're going to love the book club. All right. You did. Okay. So, yes, Bori. Yes. I'm not going to show that one, but absolutely. Absolutely. So, I am Kimberlite says, stock up on peppermint. And y'all know how much I love peppermint. Eucalyptus and lavender. I'm using lavender right now. It's lavender that I'm using right now. And she also has tea tree. And then she has lemon and orange. All right. But peppermint's my favorite. All right. Are we good? Hi, Trulanda, honey. How are you doing? All right. So much for, these things have better go back to 15 minutes. That's all I have to say. No more talking. Get your Metamucil because Spirit told me it helps with the COVID. All right. We have to listen to Spirit, people. By the way, drink it right away because it thickens up. Look, I have to eat it like a meal now. It's so thick now. Drink it right away, people. I don't like it thick. So I'm done with that right now. All right. Guardian of Thought. Guardian of Thought. Let's get some new comments down here. What's the business for the wipes? Dirk's wipes is better than Clorox wipes. And it's Black owned. So invest and, buy for them because of the COVID. Guardian of thought. Oh, who am I talking to? You may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words, and you will do brilliantly. Brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor, or you may need to find a mentor, especially in the spiritual world. If any of you are trying to figure out how to come into the spiritual world, find someone that does this good, especially on YouTube. There's many of us on YouTube. All right. I have several that I like a lot. All right. This situation, you may ask to be a mentor, or you may want to find one for yourself. Whatever the situation it is, it involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person could be you. All right. Stay out of your emotions if you're being asked to mentor up. We're in a Zoom world right now. Guess what you can do in a Zoom world? Create a whole new experience that people would have said before you cannot. I used to work out at a Green Man store, and all the psychics were giving classes, all of them, and they would have jam-packed rooms. And I would say to God, "Can I? Can I give classes?" And God was like, "Nope." And I stayed there 6 or 8 years, and I said to God, time went by, and I said, "Can I give classes?" Because I was just getting jealous. Like, "Oh, you had an amazing night last night." And I know I'm really good at tarot, teaching. And God said, "No." He said, "But one day you will teach the world." And YouTube wasn't a concept in my head at the time. And now look, did it take over 8 years to get here? Yeah. God didn't promise me overnight. He just said, "No, one day you will be teaching the world." And I was like, "Well, that's just the dumbest thing." And then I thought, all right, if I'm going to be teaching the world, maybe it's like through the learning annex, right? There's this thing in New York City. You sign up. It's almost like having a master class. It was really fun. I like the learning annex. And we began to have a learning annex in California, but it didn't really take off in California. But I was signing up. I was trying to figure out what God meant by "you will teach the world." And then I had these visions of coming out in ball gowns and fabulous hip hop music. Yeah, I picture this. Stay open to God's plan. You can dream all you want, and then God decides what he was trying to tell you in the first place. I'm going to take this card right here, guys. All right. Just felt drawn to it. And when all was said and done, what a sense of humor God has. None of it panned out. No ball gown with trailing. Like, I thought it would be like a ball gown with like a train. And I would come out dancing to hip hop music. Mm, mm, mm. And I would talk to my spiritual people, both men and women. And no, it petered out. It was on YouTube. And YouTube took a year to develop. So you just never know. What's designed inside your head and how fabulous you see it. Guys, it was 10 years ago. I mean, I've been on YouTube for a number of years. I really got to get these numbers. Oh, I've been on YouTube since 2011. I think. Yeah, I think I started in 2011. Look at me, I'm 2020 right now. And it was years prior to that I was like, what's happening? What I'm going to teach the world? Yeah, well, I'm there. And here's what I like about spirituality and how God designs it for you. He was very slow with me. I was gifted from a child. He did not push me to the ends of the earth to get there fast. I wouldn't have been ready in the 70s, too young. 80s, they were too busy trying to make money in the 80s. 70s, they were burning their bras. Ain't nobody want to hear from a crazy psychic. Miss Cleo came out, Miss Sylvia came out, and then Dionne Warwick had a whole psychic regimen, that you could 1-900 call into. And I'm just this lonely person trugging along trying to learn how to be a psychic when psychics became the thing. And lo and behold, all of that had to die. Some people had to literally die. And then what was left behind? Me. Just me. In a YouTube world that hadn't shown up yet. And that's why I have the tarot class, because I'm demanding to develop my Cleo and Hallie. What's this little girl's name? Chloe and Hallie. I'm demanding to develop Chloe and Hallie in the way that you want to grow. So if you want to make soaps like Destiny, Somatic RX, great. If you want to make hair fertilizer like underscore Shonda Berry, great. You develop you the way you should develop you. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to find, all of my, what's her names? What's their names? Hallie and Chloe. That's what I'm doing. And that's my way of giving back. Because guess what? None of us get to stay. And I'm leaving legacy behind. And I'm allowing you all to shift. We talked about this in class where you're just coming to class. You've already shifted. Just coming. By the end of class, it'll be a whole nother shift. And then what you do after that could just be as slow and as steady and as consistent as the years God provides. God is in no hurry. And he used me as a perfect example to not rush me into being something I could never handle in order to be the best and the greatest. Yes, I'm like Muhammad Ali. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I don't care. I am. Then you better be good. Then you better take your time. How did that little girl become the best? What's her name? So many of them, by the way. The little gymnast that has the commercials out right now. Although there's a lot of them. I can't remember her name, but I love her. How do you think she got the best? She started when she was 3. She fell off beams a lot. Oh, Gem Dolls. Thank you. Oh, all right. I got one more thing to say, and I'm just going to say it since you're on Gem Dolls. I'm watching the mass media. I'm watching the mass media. I'll use this as my COVID entrance tomorrow, but Gem Dolls, you reminded me. 2 masks when you're out in the street. Everyone is wearing 2 masks. Biden, Fauci, they're wearing 2 masks. And if they're wearing 2 masks, the COVID is much worse in the air than we thought. 2 masks. Even when you go shopping, those grocery chains are riddled with COVID. You saw that, Gem Dolls? Thank you. What's up with that? So today, where's my mask at? Oh, it doesn't really matter. Today, 2 masks. I wear a regular mask and then Gloshay collection. She has a different size mask. So I wear a regular medical mask and then I like Gloshay's mask and I put them on together now. 2 masks, people. This is no joke. Simone Biles. Oh my God, I love her. I adore her. She didn't get there yesterday, people. She worked her way up there. But you can see it with athletes, right? You can't see it with psychics. So don't think you're going to take my class and you're going to be like me. No. But you could take my class and register who you are. Meaning somatic RX on Instagram is proudly stepping into soap making. She's stepping into herself. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? All right. In the fullness of his Deborah, that just warms my heart. Fullness of his time. Fullness of his time. Okay. By the way, Gem Dolls, I was telling them about Jingle Jangle, and I really appreciate it. Was the best movie ever. Somebody put in Jingle Jangle again, please. Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle. Let me see if I can find it back here. Somebody put in Jingle Jangle for me. Gem Dolls. She says, while I'm on here, I just want to say you are amazing. Thank you. You are wonderful. I appreciate that. And thank you for your nurturing gifts. Thank you. I am Yamaya. If you don't know who Yamaya is, we might have to go over her again. I am Yamaya. Sometimes I turn into Oya. If you don't know who Oya is, she will slap you. Yamaya loves you. Yamaya will protect you underneath her skirt. She'll put you underneath her skirt. And she'll be like, just stay right there, baby. Stay right there. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. This is Yamaya. Stay right here. Stay right here. I got you, right? Or she put you next to her bosom, right? How do grandmamas do it? It doesn't work with an inanimate object. Don't worry. But then I can turn into Oya on a dime. It's like The Exorcist. I turn that head around. I'm Oya. I'll kill you. All right. Periscope keeps crashing. Oh, I'm sorry. Jingle Jangle. Let's leave that up for a minute. Oh, hi, Shay. Watch the movie Jingle Jangle because you are a fierce defender and protector. Yes. Can I join the class? Maybe. Maybe. We've only had one class so far. You have to pay for even the one class that you miss because I videotape it and I send you the video. But go ahead and text me. Text me. You are the mother, the sister, the auntie, and the friend. All of it. Oh, David E. Talbert. Is he black? Is David E. Talbert black? Sorry if I don't know my people. It's very embarrassing. David E. Talbert. I feel bad. Please tell me he's black. Please tell. Oh, he's a cutie. Hey, David. Hey, he's cute. And man, is he putting out some stuff. He's cute. Is he single? Listen, wife, if he's not single, that don't stop him from being cute. Shoot. I don't want him, but he cute. Oh, he does. He has a wife. Oh, what a blessing. What a blessing, Lynn. And he has a child, Elias David Talbert, and Lynn Talbert is his wife. Well, he's 54. Now, he does not look 50. He does not look 54. All right. David, I'm in love with you, but I will be in love with you from a Yamaya perspective. You are amazing. I love you. All right. I'm almost done here. Why did this take an hour? Golden Path. That was very similar to this card about mentoring or being a mentor or finding someone. Look how pretty this card is. This card is beautiful. Golden Path. It's just a bundle of comic dashikis and bonnets this morning. Just have fun. Don't judge yourself. Just have fun. That's what we're here for the fun of it. Besides, I just love to talk. Oh, by the way, Gem Dolls, thank you. And I honor your words. And I believe you. Oh, let me add. Thank you, Destiny. Jingle Jangle on Netflix. Thank you. So, golden path. Who am I talking to? Continue your current course of action, even if you are experiencing unforeseen difficulties and obstacles. This card has shown up in your reading today to encourage you to keep going. Faith, perseverance, and conviction will lead to your golden path. Now's not the time to give up. A bright future in the making, you are, even though you cannot currently see it. Now, because I like biblical references, this reminds me of the Red Sea, right? And if you look carefully, this looks like ancestors and spirits and guides and aliens, right? Because they're all there. Doesn't that look like people standing there directing your path, right? This looks like the Red Sea, but I want to remind you all, we all have Red Sea moments. All of us. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean they are not sweeping the way and the road for sweetness in your life, an open road, an open path, which, by the way, there's so much to do, guys, which, by the way, there's an eclipse energy. It's a full moon eclipse. We all need to be doing open road, open path, candle magic. All right? We'll talk about that because we don't have much time. It's on the 28th, I think. So we don't have much time to figure all this out. With Friday, Saturday, and Monday, with all that shopping, if you shop anything, I want you to get your candles. What does it matter if you're doing a lot of shopping if you're not calling in the energy so that you could have the money to shop? See where that goes? All right, guys. I love you all. I hope you got today's messages. This. Oh, I lost it now. And guardian of thought. Be your mentor. Find a mentor. Open your path to you, to your heart's desire. I think it's on the 28th. If y'all want to email me to participate, listen, I'm an email away. I'm a text message away. All right. I prefer email because text message is for my bookings. So email me and join the eclipse party. And you don't need to buy a big candle. I buy little tiny candles right now. Join us. Eclipse energy. Let's work together on how to change your spiritual belief system. Right? Sweet November. I'm only an email away. You email me, I answer. Yeah. Oh, and again, oh wait, is it here? Oh man. Oh, here it is. Call me for your own personal reading. And my favorite readings now are on Zoom. So let's have a Zoom reading. These are personal readings. Call me for your own personal readings. Happy holidays. Enjoy. Be safe. Be COVID free. 2 masks. Two. Bye, guys.